Hello world, happy to have you. Welcome back to Divergent Discourse. I'm your host, Kenny Hess, and let's get right into it. Today I'm joined by Mike McBurney.
Happy to be here, Kenny.
Excellent, happy to have you. And his lovely daughter, Quinn.
Wave hi.
Say hi, Quinn. Yes!
Yeah.
She's adorable. She'll be chiming in on all of our political commentary.
She's our foreign policy expert.
Exactly. And you all know Alex Herbert, of course, back again.
Howdy ho.
All right. Well, welcome to the pod. Quinn, this is your first time. Are you happy to be here? You look pretty happy.
Yeah,
I'd say she's damn happy to be here.
She's ready to jump on those issues. Yeah,
She is
alright,
Doped. Well, that's a great point, Quinn. Thank you for bringing that up. Lot to cover today. There's been, I guess there's a relative lull in the news after like all of the crazy shit that went down with Kavanaugh, which we talked about last time, and just all of that stuff. But I think where we're going to start today is talking about this situation with Saudi Arabia. The journalist, there was a journalist by the name of, which we will pull up right now.
Don't know if his name's there, but...
Jamal Khashoggi. Khashoggi.
We'll go with Khashoggi.
Yeah, we'll go with Khashoggi because it rings better. So basically, he was visiting the Saudi consulate in Istanbul last week. I believe he's a reporter from... I don't know if he's
from Saudi Arabia.
He's from Saudi Arabia.
From Saudi Arabia.
He was very critical of the Crown Prince, forgetting his name, but you can look that up.
Mohammed bin Salman.
Bin Salman, yes. Thank you. Wow, look at that. Thanks, Quinn. Very critical of that guy, and that kind of got him in a lot of shit because the guy's a king. Right. Yeah, they do still have a monarchy. It's a little bit backwards, but you know, what can you do? You know,
sorry,
you're lucky. You're lucky to grow up in democracy for hopefully most of your life.
Let's shoot for all of your life. Let's shoot for all of your life.
But anyway, so this poor guy apparently went missing and seems to maybe be dead. He might have been murdered by the Saudi government. Turkey seems to think so. They claim they have evidence, and this brings up a very tough controversy for the United States. Because anyone know why? Why we would?
Well, so I guess to give some background information, the Trump administration has, overall, they've had a good relationship with Saudi Arabia to date. They've developed, a partnership with dealing with terror in the Middle East. They've really developed a partnership as far as trade. There's, I think, $200 billion Saudi Arabian investment pending right now. So there's a lot at stake because this investment could be good for U.S. jobs and employing people, which is really important. And it's what do you do? And there's it's looking good on an economic front, our relationship with them. But on the other hand, we have this breaking news of them potentially murdering a U.S. Not a U.S. journalist, but a journalist. I think he was he Saudi Arabian or Turkish?
Yeah, he's a Saudi national.
I'm not sure he's an American citizen. He might be. I could be wrong on that. But it brings up a very important issue, which is how should the United States proceed in this? Just as things were looking good with Saudi Arabia, and now this happens. What's the next step forward? So it's scary. I mean, it's really disappointing, but
it's tumultuous. And the funny part is Crown Prince Salman had just gotten off of this Western tour of investment kind of thing where he was going around talking to all these people. He talked to Trump. I think he even talked to Obama before he left. Talked to people like Richard Branson and all these Western capitalists, entrepreneurs and stuff. And he was really trying to get this economic investment from the West. Right, he was trying to open up the world. He was trying to show the world that they were moving forward culturally.
Right, yeah.
He made it so that women were able to drive. They still have a lot of human rights. I don't even want to say iffy stuff because that's very
That there's injustice to iffy
Yes.
things.
Yeah. But there's still a sketch kingdom for sure. But he was really trying to unlock this passage to the west, so to say, and it seems like this could definitely jeopardize it. So we don't have word yet if this guy is confirmed deceased or if he's just missing. But it's looking more and more each day like they probably killed him.
Yeah, and they're certainly not trying hard to come up with a good excuse if he wasn't actually killed in the consulate.
Yeah.
You have the entire issue of the closed circuit television footage that they claim just wasn't on that day, so they don't have anything. They do have footage of people involved in the Saudi security detail just coming over for that particular day from Saudi Arabia and then leaving that afternoon. So certainly there's a circumstantial case to be made there. But back to that economic point, it really serves to undermine, I think, if he was in fact murdered, this is an incredibly counterproductive move on bin Salman's part.
Yeah.
Because if I'm an investor and I'm an American national, I'm just not a Saudi national, I don't know if I feel comfortable going to Saudi Arabia to actually spend time there and see what it is like. If not even in their own country, but in another country, they're able to exercise that kind of just force.
Yeah, and it's interesting you bring up that point from an entrepreneurial standpoint, because Richard Branson just pulled out his $1 billion investment that he had planned to go in there, and I'm not sure if I could be wrong about this. I'm pretty sure he's pretty much just completely pulled it. It could be pending whether these allegations are true or not, but I mean, more than likely they are. So it's very disconcerting for people who are looking to put money into that area, which is what he's been, on this year plus long tirade to kind of get over there. Exactly. It's counterproductive, Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
We all agree about that.